Okay, so this is my MLP assignment number 2. To start, it's to reflect on the progress thus far. How am I feeling towards my progress? As of right now, it's a little frustrating because it's very difficult. I have seen a minor amount of progress, as in I can kick up to the wall easier, and as well as I can hold the hold off the wall for a little bit longer, as opposed to my first try where I actually fell down. I couldn't really hold it or balance it. So that was nice to see. I would like to be able to hold it for longer than 5 seconds off the wall. I wrote down a couple notes. There's things I've been practicing, so I've been using different types of practice, such as variable practice, blocked practice, and constant practice. For the blocked practice, I practice with just the jumping part, kind of trying to get up to the wall and down to the wall, up to the wall, down the wall. So eventually it gets easier just to jump into it. I practice the tightening of my abdominals, so try and control the movement and use more core strength. And that's just in like a sitting position. And then eventually I do like an elongated position, try and strengthen them as well. I also just practice being upside down. So just holding that position and being in that weird kind of upside down position, I guess you could say. It's kind of strange. So to just practice that is important, just to kind of acclimate your body to being upside down. I do mental practice as well, because there is certain days that I can't get to the gym, and that's kind of where the hard times come in, where it's hard to practice. I can't always get to the gym, whether it's due to practice or studying for finals, or like we had an MS exam today. So I would just do mental practice where I envision myself going up and not using the wall and holding for an extended period of time, which is kind of nice because you can practice mentally as opposed to physically, and it's better than nothing. So I hope that works or helps. 3 examples of how I would increase taxonomy. One is going to be to use dumbbells to decrease the surface contact. So I would be holding onto the dumbbells and performing the handstand. That's going to go ahead and change it up, making it harder to stabilize, because they do kind of roll a little bit, and it's just decreased surface tension, making it a little less stable. And by doing that, it makes it so it's actually easier to do it without it. So that way when my big hands are planted on the floor, it makes it easier. And then another progression is to not use a wall, to not have that safety net. I can kick my feet up and try to hold in the air and not have that safety net, so that way it makes it tougher. Also a walking handstand. So try to practice just walking 2 steps forward, just to kind of give it a different twist. Now we're moving as opposed to a static hold. The stage of motor learning that I think I'm at this point is the associative stage. I'm pretty much refining my skills at this point, finding what works for me, best for me strategically. And I find that, a lot of the variable practice helps the most, being able to just practice different parts and components of the movement. That helps me kind of put it all together and piece it together so I can perform it successfully. I've been adapting to the position in my body in space, being upside down. And as you can see in my video, I kind of just have to gauge where that sweet spot is to hold for an extended amount of period of time. At this point, it's only 5 seconds, but still a step up from my first video, which was, I kick it up and I just kind of fall back down. I wasn't really able to hold for more than maybe a second, if even. And yeah, that's my MLP assignment. I hope you like it.